from me, gotta love me, I can't leave you.
Linda Lim presents Could Be You TV.
I just want to say I support that.
Thank
Keep
you.
hustling, keep
Thank
working,
you.
keep doing what you're doing. I support that in any way, shape, or form. You know,
Well, I'm the Naked Cowboy. It could be you, TV. I'm the Naked Cowboy. Look at my boobies.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Or hers.
Hello, my friends. Thank you. I love coming on my show, Could Be You TV, with my lovely co-host.
I'm not going to sing for you today.
Why? Everybody's waiting for that, Loretta.
You make them wait, darling.
Oh, okay.
That's what my mother taught me. Make them wait.
Oh, I thought that was the introduction. But anyway, thank you for joining. Linda Lim presents Could Be You TV. Just want to let everyone know that we appreciate you so much for tuning in every week to watch the show. And for those of you who have been watching loyally, we are doing some changes to improve, and I hope that you've noticed them. You know that from the bottom of my heart, I created this show for you guys to expose and to have a platform for all up-and-coming artists, entrepreneurs, any type of an inspirational person who has a story to tell. You know, we welcome any guest that, you know, makes anything entertaining. And as you can see, I don't know if anybody's noticed from my last logo, I have revised the logo. Not that the other one wasn't good, right?
It was lovely.
It was beautiful, but you know, I think I'm the only one who really got what the meaning of that logo was. And I didn't want to have to, a lot of people thought it was cute, but they didn't know the meaning. And then I had to like kind of break it down to them exactly why that logo was on. So I said, you know what? It was for the new year. They gave me this inspiration. I said, I have to kind of like reinvent it a little bit to kind of go what I really stand for.
Yes.
You know.
And something very clear that everyone looking at it will go, oh.
Exactly. So I'm just going to go very briefly as to why is that I chose to have this logo of a mermaid. This past summer is one of the best summers I've enjoyed. I've been in the water a lot. Playing with, you know, jet skis, being on the boat,
Being in your pool.
being in the pool, you know. And even though, you know, I love swimming, but I'm not a swimmer. And as you know, I've been nominated to be dubbed as the Latina Barbie. So
Who dubbed you the Latina Barbie?
wonder.
I wonder who did that.
So I was like, okay, so I needed something to identify me more as I am as a girly girl, but at the same time, you know, nurturing. And I think that's why this show comes about, to want to help others and expose others and their talents and their thoughts, you know.
And have fun.
And have fun
right?
doing it and just
Yes.
entertaining, you know. And so when I started putting things together and everything that was like mermaid this and mermaid that and mermaid that, I just looked upon and I created this logo that kind of represents me with the little ponytail, you know. And there she is. I think I did a good job kind of representing me a little
You
bit.
did a fabulous
Thank
job.
you. So that and among many other things that you'll be seeing changes for the good. So I hope that you enjoy it.
And stay tuned to see what they are, because they're very exciting. We are very excited.
Yeah.
Right? And so I hope you guys stay tuned to see what they're going to be. We've got a couple of things in store today. So I want to just start off by asking you first and foremost,
Yes.
what did you do this weekend?
Okay, so this weekend I was extremely busy. As you know,
It was a big weekend.
Yes. So foremost, I have to give a big shout out to my beautiful, awesome, handsome son.
Woohoo!
He just reached a milestone. He's 21.
21. Legal.
Yes, he's legal now. Yes, I am a
Happy
young,
birthday.
young, fit mom. Thank you so much.
Hashtag.
Nobody believes it. Hashtag fit mom, young mom.
Even if you do say so yourself. Yeah.
But I have to give him a huge shout out. Happy birthday, my love.
Yay.
Couldn't have asked for a better young man. And
So you had fun, right? You guys
Yes.
partied.
We did,
I
we
want to hear
did.
about the party. I wasn't able to be there because I had
didn't
to
go
stay
because-
home.
Sure.
Yeah,
You
too
will
much
get there.
partying.
You'll get there one day.
Oh, I don't want to think about it. Oh my goodness, that's miles away.
Basically, you know, my son is very he's humble.
Yes.
And all he said was, I want to be with the family. He didn't even like go out with his friends and party and all that. He actually stayed with us at the club. It was, you know.
That's what I'm trying to get
Yeah.
to. They went to the club.
Yes.
If anyone knows, in Babylon Village, we have a club called Monsoon, which is a
Monsoon,
fabulous
yes.
restaurant. Then at nighttime or whatever, the DJ comes on and it just like the chairs disappear. It's just like it is on fire, lit, as you
Yeah,
Americans
lit.
might say.
Well, yeah, it's a
Right?
very nice atmosphere for
Yes.
party to hear music. You know, it's not overly like a club with
No,
huge,
it's like
but,
a
you know, It's a
lounge.
lounge, and
Yeah.
you know, everybody. It's
Yeah.
it's a nice vibe, you know.
Yes,
And the
yes.
DJs are great there, you know.
Fantastic.
So. Yeah, so that's where, and also because hubby is he runs the parties there.
Yeah.
So, what better than to celebrate his birthday? He had no problem with it. He loved being in the company of the family, with, you know, partying with his mom, his dad, his sister, close friends, you know. So it's actually, I mean, he had a blast, you know. You know, the DJ announced his name. Everybody came giving him hugs and came, you know. So that was really nice.
21.
Yes, 21.
Ooh. Yeah, my weekend was not so exciting. Yeah, really, just kind of stayed home. Oh, we had a lip sync battle at my daughter's school. Now, it's not really a lip sync battle, like, you know, the fantastic show that LL Cool J does with beautiful Chrissy Teigen. It wasn't quite like that, but the kids are
It's
so...
almost, I mean, they're kids.
I mean, yeah, but they're so enthusiastic, they're so into it, and I'm like, you know, kind of showbiz mom, you know, so I'm the one that kind of pushes. I was helping with the choreography and everything.
Oh, that must have been cute.
It
You
was,
should have had somebody recording that. We would have loved to see a behind the
yeah,
scenes how that would
well,
like.
we do have it recorded, but only for, you know, sort of students and parents. You know, it's not for public viewing yet. But there is something coming up in Babylon Village, which it will be for the public. So we're definitely going to try and get some cameras down there
All
for
right.
that. But it was a lot of fun. But it was me doing my mummy duty, you know, with my mummy hat on, or my mummy wig on, should I say. Anyway.
Well, you know, and that with that being said, as far as I also want to mention that April 6th,
Yes.
so moi
Yes.
will be doing a nice big performance at the Westbury Music Theater. I will be opening up for the freestyle concert, which they're legends for
Yes.
anybody who keeps up with the dance music. And I'm very honored and so excited that I'm part of this event. That if anybody has ever been there, you know, the arena, you know, the place is humongous.
huge, it's huge.
The you know, everything's in the middle where the dance floor or the stage actually rotates.
Oh,
Now it doesn't. I mean, obviously, it doesn't rotate. Thank you so much. Thank you.
was a
Yeah,
round
I
of
just wanted to
applause.
put that in, but that was, see, look, my name says Linda.
Circled it.
I just had to
Fabulous.
make sure my picture wasn't there, but that's okay. That's okay. But yes, I'm very excited. It's over. You know, this is like my third time that I've opened up a freestyle concert at the Westbury Music Theater, and
Okay.
it's sold out all the time. Over 3,000 people in attending. You know,
gosh.
and it's very exciting.
do you get nervous?
Oh yeah, you always
Yeah.
get nervous, you know, of course, because you know you feed off the audience,
Yeah.
like you don't know how to, but you know what? It's also an adrenaline,
Yeah.
and I know that because I am the opener for the show.
Yeah.
I gotta come in with a bang, so my music is very high, very so. Anyway, for all of you, you know, who don't know who Linda Lynn is as an artist, you can always visit my page, Linda Lynn.
Or
And,
buy tickets to this show,
and
April
also,
6th.
Yes, April 6th at the Westbury Music Theater. So I just need to put that in.
Yes, it's going to be a fabulously big weekend for you. I'm thinking I'm going to try and see if I
Yeah,
can.
so all of this past weekend, that's what
show
I've been, preparing for the show and stuff like that. So,
Good.
Yeah.
Well, for some other people who have had big weekends and big things happening for them for the past weekend or week or whatever it is, some of the celebrities that we like to follow. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We have a new segment where we're defining it and we are going to be calling it something fabulous in which we basically snoop on the celebrities. We want to see what they've been getting up to in their lives. So this is a segment we're calling Spill the Tea.
Spill the tea. That's exciting.
Hence, this is why I have my pot of tea here, because I do actually love
Yes.
drinking tea.
Okay. And not only, not to mention that, isn't this like the thing to do back at home?
Well, we do tea, we do scones, we do sort of sandwiches, cucumber sandwiches, whatever. I didn't make any scones or cucumber sandwiches. I just made a good pot of tea.
Okay.
However, the tea I have today is actually a green tea. Because
I drink a lot of green tea.
Okay, good.
I
Me
love
too.
green tea.
Me
Yes.
too. I love it, and it's got a humongous amount of health benefits, which is one reason for drinking it. It's very low on caffeine, so that's a really good thing for people that are kind of caffeine
Can I just put on my
intolerant.
pinky like this?
What do you? Oh, when you're going to drink it, absolutely. Listen, and I also like to sort of sweeten mine with some
Wait, do
good
we have
honey.
to look at each other in the eyes?
No, it's not the same as booze.
It's not the same as booze?
And if
Okay.
you're wondering why I'm not drinking booze right now, because you know that I love my bubbles, it is Lent. For those of us that do observe Lent, I gave up alcohol. And I can do it, I promise you.
Let me see.
It's been 4 days.
Let's see how long that lasts.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, who knows? Do you use honey, darling?
I don't. I actually
Okay.
like mine as is.
Okay, then here
Yeah.
it is. As is. Voila.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
I know,
Thank you
darling,
so
I know. If you're
much.
going to do tea, you've got to do it in a nice tea set. It's very important. Being British, we are humongous
British?
tea drinkers. We like to have a tea, we like to have a chat or a gossip or whatever it is you might call it. So for this segment, I like the idea of it being called Spill the Tea, because in America, you guys have that, that saying, spill the tea, right?
Okay.
So we don't cheers, though. We just
leave
drink.
it to Loretta.
Oh,
That's-
to spill the tea.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we don't
So-
cheers, though. We just drink.
Oh, we just, okay.
Yeah. Okay, but first of all, before
Oh,
I
wait,
drink.
with the pinky, I have to do the pinky?
Well, yeah, okay, sorry, you're just reminding me about my Britishness. Okay, here we
does
go.
that mean something, or it's just a look?
No, it's just the look, and I think it's
Oh.
probably how the Queen drinks her tea.
Oh, how does, am I doing it right? Do I,
I
look
think
good?
so. You look marvelous. And your nails look perfect as well. Lovely. Okay, so while we're drinking our tea or sipping our tea, I want to talk about J-Lo and A-Rod. We know they got engaged, right?
Oh my goodness.
Did you s-
Finally!
Oh my gosh.
Like, I know she's been waiting for this. I mean, I think the world was waiting for this too.
We were.
I know, but you know what? There always has to be that negative side of it, and already they're tapping into making, the memes and the funny things about,
boy.
J-Lo and, how she has more rings than A-Rod by now, and,
Well, hold on. She's been engaged, what, 5 times?
I'm not sure, but you know what? Honestly, for those people, she's trying to find happiness like everyone else. Why knock her and keep calling her names and
People are jealous.
It's just like, okay, so what? So she's still trying. So what can I say?
Yeah, they're jealous.
Like.
And if you look at the rings as well, and the men, they're all like really sexy men. They're beautiful men. The rings are beautiful. This one tops all of them, though. Like, seriously, this one tops all of the rings. I mean, we don't have a picture of J-Lo and A-Rod. I did have something fabulous to show you guys, because I wanted you to see, if you haven't seen them already, I wanted you to see the size of her rock. It literally is, it's like, that's the size of her rock.
I think I've seen that, yes.
Yeah, she has to walk around with this teapot
I
on her
thought
hand.
because they were on the beach, she just picked up like a shell or something, just like put it there. or like
Yeah,
a square.
a square
Yes.
diamond and then what is it? Is it a princess cut? I'm not really sure. I would love if we could have the image so I can actually show people what it looks like. For those of you that don't follow celebrity culture the way that I do, not that I'm obsessed or anything, but oh well, I think we're having oh, there we go. Okay, marvelous. There it is. Now look at that.
Well, it's beautiful, but who's to say that's really, really diamond? What if it's cubic or something.
It's Jenny from the block. She's had 5 engagement
know.
rings, the
I
pink one,
know.
the blue one. This one, I don't even know what it's estimated. I know it's like several millions.
Listen, I can buy,
Uh,
I'll buy the house with that.
Right? Hello, you buy a whole mansion. I could.
But wait, the funny thing is that you mentioned that.
Yeah.
So I just had to do a little backtrack here, a little, back in the day. So when I got engaged,
Yes.
so Richie had a truck.
Okay.
It was a Pathfinder.
Yeah.
So he had to, according to him, his story is that he had to sell the Pathfinder in order to get me the ring.
Oh.
So every time he looks at the ring, he goes, you're wearing my Pathfinder on your finger.
Oh, so yeah, but what did you get in return, Richie? You got me and my beauty.
Yes,
babies.
you inherited Loretta. But yes, that is absolutely a beautiful.
It's beautiful.
A beautiful ring.
And another happy couple, actually there's a couple of them. Now this is a different thing that's really annoying me. So people have been talking about Kate Beckinsale and Pete Davidson, whom to me are like a wonderful couple. I know only a couple of weeks ago we were talking about Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande. Okay, he's moved on. Good for him. He's a funny guy. He's tall. He's got those big rubbery lips, which I love. Kate Beckinsale. She's in
Thank
her
God I wasn't drinking tea, but I've literally been spilling the tea.
Right? Kate Beckinsale, she's in her 40s. So they have a problem that there's a 20-year age gap.
I don't know.
I have no problem with it. And neither does Naomi
do-
Campbell. Naomi Campbell's dating Liam Payne, who is from One Direction. You know that band?
I know. You know what? I think there is a fine line usually. So I have a problem
Okay.
only because I do have a young adult male. Mm-hmm. So, and I have a lot of friends
Yes.
that they're just waiting for him to turn 21. So I'm like, back off.
Well, that's
So
what you get for having good-looking
I
kids.
just- well, what I'm saying is I can't see myself personally looking, even if he's the hottest guy, but is more or less in the same age range.
Yeah.
I can't because it's like I can't do it.
Really?
So no, I can't.
Don't worry, then that means it leaves a lot more for the rest of us.
I can't look at even like compliment them that way, But I mean, if it makes them happy, okay.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's up in arms, but
Yeah.
just because she's a woman, or Naomi's a woman, or even Demi Moore when she got together with Ashton Kutcher because they're females. I don't see anyone going crazy. I mean, Pete Davidson this past weekend on SNL ran down a whole list of men, older guys that date younger women, included people like bloody Leonardo DiCaprio, who I don't actually consider to be an older guy, but yeah, I guess he's in his 40s. He dates 20-year-olds all the time.
Yeah,
No one
well,
says anything.
Right.
Except for, go, guy.
And so we have to give, not forget, somebody forgot about us, but it's okay because, Chrissy just decided that she's going to go on vacation.
I
Forget
think
it.
she went to go see her family and her
She did,
newborn nephew.
whatever. But anyway, she just tuned in and she's saying hello. And so, Chrissy, we miss you and I hope you're back. You need to join us once again. We miss ya and we'll see you soon.
She's back next week, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Next week. And bring the baby.
Yeah. I don't know if she can bring the baby, okay?
Okay, bring your sister and your baby. Okay, good.
right.
Also, for those of you that have the young children, and I know obviously your children were young at one point, were they ever scouts or Boy Scouts or whatever or anything like that? No?
No.
Okay, well, my daughter, 9-year-old, she is a Girl Scout.
Oh,
I
congratulations.
don't bloody know why, but she is a Girl Scout. But today is National Girl Scout Day. So, whatever you guys do, pip, pip, plop, plop, flip, flip, whatever the sign might be.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the Girl Scouts. You are 107 years old. You don't look a day over 10.
Well, listen, they weren't in any Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, but you know what? They had their share of gymnastics, dance, karate, twirling.
Oh, I thought you were going to say twerking.
No, twirling. No, actually, Tiana was great in competitions with the twirling, and they've always been active in something. It's just after they've grown, they became brats. They didn't want to do anything. But
Well, that's it. I like the idea of while they're young, giving them something to
Absolutely.
different things to kind of try, including sort of artwork and dance, karate, all that kind of business.
They
I love
can't
that.
even say they never tried anything because I had them in everything. I was that mom from going from like a blizzard out at football practices, and I had to just I'll be right back. I had to dash across town when I picked her up at karate, and then come back and go home and do what I had to do, and so it was every day
You
was
know
something
why?
different.
Because you're a woman.
Yeah.
WOMAN, and we do it all, and including wonderful art. I'm going to say this because our guest tonight, OMG, like we literally met her while we were going to see a live performance. We were
Yes.
in a club, whatever, in a restaurant, watching a live performer.
Which we're gonna have him also.
Yeah, he's fabulous. Okay, when he comes on, I'll tell you. You'll
Right.
see. His voice is wonderful, and he reminds me of Al Pacino. I'll stop there. But anyway, this amazing artist. Now, I love her work, and in fact, this is something.
Yeah, so absolutely. So we got a little gift, and she's gonna explain to us in a moment that she created. It looks beautiful.
Just like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, Nancy Roos is her name, and she's coming up very, very soon. I hope.
So.
Do we have any artwork of hers to show
Yeah,
before she
absolutely.
comes
So
on?
let's show a little bit of her artwork, and she can tell us all about it. Well, welcome, and thank you for joining us. This is Nancy Roos. How are you?
I am absolutely fabulous. It's so wonderful to be here with both of you ladies.
Yeah, well, listen, first of all, we have to say thank you so much for these lovely, lovely gifts.
Well, you're most welcome.
So please tell our audience exactly what is, is it a pearl or?
So this is actually a moonstone opalite.
Okay.
So
Moonlight opalite.
moonstone opalite.
Okay.
So it's for dope and communications, which that's what you all are about to the community.
Okay.
And it's also for healing, because as
Healing.
women,
Ooh,
healing
yes.
is very important.
Yeah, I hear
I
you.
wanted to give a piece of my heart to both of you.
How long did it take you
you.
to make this? Because I mean,
I won't lie, I almost lost an eye. 'Cause it was touch and go there for the wire.
you
but
almost
I
lost
wanted-
an eye.
When you're wrapping the wire, it gets a little, girl, I've had so many stitches. Being an artist, it gets really squirrely and dangerous sometimes.
Whoa.
But, it's all good, but
Thank
it was made
you.
with love. That's the most
Yes,
important
well,
thing.
we appreciate it. And actually, it kind of reminds me of, so Men in Black?
Oh yes.
So, what was it, the world or the...
Yes, with the
marble.
they all lived in there,
Yeah.
right?
That had the whole
Wow.
universe.
Yes.
And, it had a necklace as the kitty cat.
Hold
I
on.
forgot what the name was. But,
How do you know it's not that?
oh, I don't know.
Okay,
right.
I'm sorry, I digress.
Absolutely. it's
I have
okay.
booze. Anyone want some wine?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, I'll take that over tea anytime.
Okay, like I said, I'm not drinking, so I should gladly pour for you while you tell our audience who you are, what you do, and why you're so fabulous.
I think my children make me fabulous.
That's great. They should,
they
absolutely.
are actually my biggest artworks and my biggest fans and supporters.
Absolutely.
So my name is obviously Nancy Rouse. You've already said that.
I'm sorry for the mispronunciation. Rouse.
It's
like
quite
house.
all right. I've had it Rusey. I've had it Ruse. Back in
Ooh.
school, I had professors tell me I was mispronouncing my own name.
Oh.
So they get a little creative back home. So we're originally from Kentucky. We moved here in 2006.
Okay. Yes.
And to build a life for my kids, and I haven't looked back since. And
And how many children do you have?
I have two lovely babies. I have a
Okay.
22-year-old daughter.
Oh.
Yes.
So you'll
and,
understand.
Who's actually waving at us
Yes.
and taking pictures.
Hello, 22-year-old daughter.
Honey.
She's
And my-
tall and statuesque and beautiful.
And then my beautiful baby boy's back home videoing us right now as we speak. He's
All
24.
right.
He's the techie of the family.
Yeah, well, actually, that's great too. So we can let him know that if he also shares the Facebook link of the more you share.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, sharing is
Sharing
caring.
is caring.
So definitely, so I see that you have a couple of art, and we had displayed some amazing. You have such an array of different kinds of art, ranging from like paintings to these sculptures,
Yeah.
and so unique. Like, I couldn't. I wish I could do the whole entire. There was just so many that I just kind of nitpicked at. Oh, what I couldn't even pick what was the best. I was just picking. But so what do you have here, and what is it that inspired you to do this?
Before we proceed, we must cheers.
Absolutely.
Oh
Cheers.
yes.
The
What
most
did you
important-
have? What do you have there?
I am drinking a ginger kombucha.
Ooh, it
Yes.
sounds lovely.
Once again, leave her to Loretta. There she goes.
There we
She
go.
opened up.
Oh, that's what he said.
That was lovely.
Loretta. I don't know. It says PG.
Please,
Cheers,
please,
ladies.
girl.
Cheers.
We had National
Cheers.
Women's Day.
Yes.
National
Yeah, to all
Women's
the lovely
Day.
women out there.
Exactly. Drink your
Cheers
kombucha.
to the Girl
your
Scouts as
wine.
well. I was a Girl
There we
Scout back
go.
in the day,
Yeah.
so cheers to all of us lovely ladies. Thank you.
So,
I went
Yeah.
from tea to
It's all good
that's
stuff.
the way I roll today. I'm gonna be like that.
it better not be. Cops will be like, what the hell?
But,
Okay,
okay.
let's see
You
some
have
of
to
your
be well
beautiful work.
hydrated, so it's
Okay,
all
so
good.
let's put up here and let's show what we're watching.
So I couldn't steal it from the gallery because right now it's being shown in Montserrat Gallery in Chelsea.
Ooh.
And that is 547 West 27th Street, Suite 516 for the rest of this week.
Oh, nice.
So this is actually a 3D series. I'll let you ladies, sorry, I had to bring my studio pair. These I paint with at home.
Oh.
So this is how I perceive sound. So I was actually born with a hearing impairment.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted my viewers to perceive how I see sound. I wanted the viewers
That
to
is
see.
so
Yeah.
interesting.
So the background is actually washed out and staticky, like when you're in a group of people,
Right.
and it's super staticky. It's like bees buzzing.
Yeah.
So I wanted to have the background washed out. That's the way the background is for me.
Okay.
So, and then what I did over 30 layers of paint. So when you actually put the 3D glasses on, it separates the layers and the
Oh.
opposite colors
These are
to
3D
create
glasses.
a visual
Yes, take a
vibration.
look. I saw it before.
Here,
Whoa.
you see?
Oh my gosh. Is this 3D paint that you've used on this?
No, it's how you do the composition. You wash out the background. It has to do with the layering of the colors over 30 layers of.
That is
Obviously,
amazing,
the
and that
painting
is-
is much better, but we couldn't break into the gallery today. It wasn't
No,
open.
couldn't break in. I like it, break in. Not
That
together.
is amazing. Now, what would you call this type of art? Like, what is your style of art?
So this is actually a sort of abstract. Some of my pieces are on the cusp of surrealism. Like I have one piece that's the place setting, but each piece is actually a body part, the five senses.
Oh, wow.
Because when was the last time the viewers or any of us
Yeah.
sat across from our loved ones or our coworkers or our friends and shared all of ourselves? No
Okay.
phones, no TV,
Huh.
Really?
and we
Good.
didn't take our senses for granted.
Right, right,
So each one of my pieces is basically a self-portrait of myself.
right. Okay.
And I want to convey to the artist, at least walk away with a positive message.
Yeah.
So that's very important to me.
Yes,
life is
absolutely.
too short. And we have to
Absolutely.
enjoy
That
it.
is a motto
Absolutely.
too. Yes, life definitely is too short, and that is an amazing piece in the way that everything. I think that's the first for me.
So this is a whole series. There's actually 20 of these.
Oh, okay.
So I love this
Total.
idea of actually being able to, look at this and to understand how you perceive sound.
Sound.
Now, you being someone or anyone that's hearing impaired.
Exactly.
Because you never think of it that way. You never think like, what do you think sound is? If you've never been able to hear or you've lost your hearing over the years, how do you see it? This is like an incredible interpretation.
So
Do you know what I
if
mean?
you were to see music,
Yeah.
I see it disjointed, I see parts of it muted, I hear vibrations, and there's 20 of these. And when I actually got a phone call from the gallery when they were installing it, and she said, well, how do I hang this? I said, any way you perceive it.
Yeah.
You can hang them diagonally, you could layer them, you can hang them upside down, because it's all in the perception of the viewer.
Right.
Just as for me, or another hearing impaired person, they would actually perceive it quite differently.
Right.
Really?
So there's no right or wrong way to interact and hang this artwork.
So when you have that is there like one glass for every pair of
So
glasses? Or is it a
yeah,
couple,
so
or?
when you go to the gallery, they actually have a whole stack of glasses there. I
Okay.
even have a zipper piece that looks like abstract of a woman's body.
Yes.
Okay.
So no matter what happens to the outside of
Yeah.
us, right? You
Yeah.
know, whether God forbid illness, we survive abuse, or whatever life throws at us, having children, there's a lot of things that affect our bodies. But you know what? We're some of our survival, not some of our damage. So when you open the zipper and you look in, it's all your hopes, your
I seen that
inspirations, your
piece. It
dreams.
was a beautiful piece. Yes,
So-
absolutely.
So,
Okay,
and it's
so
also
then-
3D. So I want the viewer to walk away with an image or a perception or a positive message. Because let's say you go to the Met. Do you remember all the pieces you ever saw at the Met or any of the?
No.
You're not.
No.
Because you're not interacting with them. You just walk by and you forget it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what? Okay. What? When did you start? When did you start deciding to put down what you perceive sound to be? When did you?
So-
when did you start, like, putting your creativity down on canvas in the first place? How did you? how did you
I
start?
want to think ever since I was a small child. I actually used to build houses and do interior decorating with my father growing
build
up.
houses, as in
Yes,
like,
and I
like
was a
on
mechanic back in
HGTV.
Kentucky, over on 13th and Central in Ashland, Kentucky.
Wow.
So back then, I didn't really see myself as an artist. I just seen as a way of making means, making a living. And then when I come here, I said, "Wow, I can really do something with this
That's
creativity."
amazing. Yes, and I see here you have another piece. I'm gonna quickly bring this in. You
She's
can,
a heavy girl, but bring her up.
You can. Here we go.
Wow.
If you wanna,
Here.
Absolutely, bring her here.
Wow.
you wanna
So,
describe what
yeah.
that's about.
Yes, absolutely. So
Okay,
can we
let's
put
get
her
her
on the
away
table?
from your
Microphone,
microphone.
it keeps
Let's pop it
scraping up.
Let's pop
Sorry,
it up here.
people.
There we go. We can't see your face, but we can hear you.
You know what? There,
There we
we
go.
go.
There
This
we
work?
go.
So actually, this lovely piece is a canvas.
You know what? Let's all stand up for this.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
needs a standing ovation.
Oh, I don't know about that, but thank you so much. So it's multifaceted this for the reason of this. So it's actual canvas, but if you actually tap it, it's very hard, almost like a brick.
Yes.
So if you think of a canvas like you think of women in today's society, do we have to stay in the box that the societal confines?
Okay.
Or can we become more? So why can't a canvas be more than just a painting?
Ah.
So I take these and I push the boundaries. Like we shouldn't have boundaries. We shouldn't have limitations as a
Right.
woman.
Right.
If
And
we
this
think
is
that we should
actually
be
like, was this part of
hardware.
luggage or?
No, actually, what I did, I took no animals were harmed in this. Maybe I was a few times, but other than that. So this was actually fake leather, but I sewed it on my old-fashioned 1937 Kenmore sewing machine.
Oh my gosh.
I actually ordered the hardware and installed it
Wow.
on myself. And this was textured. I actually had to use 2,000-watt halogen lamps to actually bake the material.
Talk
What is
about
this?
artistic.
What is this
Wow.
material? What is it?
So
'Cause
it's-
it
it's actually a
looks,
special
It feels the way it
combination.
looks. It feels like
So it's like plaster, sand. Actually, you got a little Plum Beach up in here.
Okay.
There's also paint. There's the enamel paint.
Okay.
And then I also, some of my
I'm sorry,
travels.
your microphone,
Oh.
they're probably
Oh, my
cringing
apologies.
at our engineering room with the mic.
Sorry.
brushing
They're going to
up
banish me
Sorry,
first try. I apologize.
That's okay.
So, and then my travels, and then places I would love to travel. But this piece is very important because it has its own message.
Yeah.
This is called emotional baggage.
Wow.
See, don't
Wow.
even need to describe. We're like,
Wow.
girl, I
Yeah.
got you, I
Yeah.
got you. And it's
Okay.
true. So, you know, life throws a lot of things at us.
Yeah.
We go in and out of relationships. We deal with family with relationships, and we all carry this on our back.
Yeah.
But you know, life is way too short and way too precious
Yes.
to carry it.
Absolutely.
You could pick it up, or you could set it down, focus on the positive, and move forward. Because we're the sum of our survival, not the sum of our damage.
Okay, you are full of a lot of like
Yes.
teaching. I need to hear your story. I'm
We
sorry,
do, there's so
Art.
much-
I need you to go down here, Mr. Art Piece.
Yeah,
or
well,
Mrs.
So let me
Art
ask you
Piece.
something
I
like
need
this.
to know.
If anybody, like say if they would like to have something like this in the home, is it something that you can replica or do you do original
Absolutely. I could do original pieces.
I have it. I've got
We'll
it.
lean her against my leg or your leg. There we go.
Okay.
Absolutely. I feel like everybody should be able to afford artwork.
Okay, so
I
why don't
agree.
you tell everyone where they can find you, or if they're interested in some of your pieces, and also where your gallery is holding. Or your
Right. So right now I am showing for the remaining of the week at Montserrat Contemporary Art Gallery on West 27th Street, 547, Suite 516. And then if you want to follow me, feel free to follow me on Instagram, Rouse House Art.
And Rouse is R-O-U-S-E. Is there an
House.
underscore anywhere?
Yes,
No.
underscore.
Yeah.
H-O-U-S-E underscore art.
Art. Yeah. Fabulous, fabulous,
Yes,
fabulous
that is-
work. Really is.
There's so much to take in, and so really that you
Yeah.
really need to take the time to go up there and check out everything. If not, go on her website or her Instagram and you can check out more stuff. But that is lovely. And once again, thank you so much.
You're most
and we
welcome.
forgot to mention, and we didn't bring it on, but you baked us goodies.
Oh,
and
I
can't wait.
forgot about
Yes.
you baked us a cake.
And it would have gone great with the tea, Loretta.
Darn,
have.
I couldn't bring out the cake from the guest who wasn't on yet, so we can have it afterwards.
So,
Okay.
Sorry, people.
So it's actually magic bars for all my family back home. They know what that is. So it's graham cracker crust with caramel, butterscotch chips, chocolate
Thanks,
chips,
Diet. Thanks for that.
walnuts, and coconut.
Look
so
at
it's
that.
like wholesome goodness in every
Wow.
bite.
Okay, when I hear the magic bars, I was like, oh, what?
There's
Magic
nothing
bars?
funny up in that. No.
What's in it? I don't know if that's legal in this country. I mean, in this state. But yes, it's pure and simple goodness.
Absolutely.
And where are you from again? You're from Texas?
I'm
No.
Kentucky.
From
We're
Kentucky.
Close enough.
Okay. I know. Geography was not my strongest suit.
So it's like home of Billy Ray Cyrus, home of the Judds.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
see, 4 miles outside of the horses in Louisville.
Okay.
So, see, you mentioned the Judds. This is the horses,
Yes,
and then the people are like, oh, yeah.
I get it. I
Home
get
of
it.
Kentucky bourbon. you
Yeah.
know.
So what brought you to New York?
Well, one of the lovely things many things I love about New York, if you can work, you can afford to eat. And their
Yes.
life is boundless
Yes.
possibilities. And I wanted that for my children. They've since we moved here, they've graduated from high school. They both have their college degrees. They're pursuing careers. My daughter actually is in the Army Reserves. She
Wow.
She actually
Yeah.
my baby girl over there. She actually deploys to Kuwait later this year.
Oh my goodness!
So both of my kids are contributing back to society and making it a
s-
better place.
I'm gonna. Okay, this is my applause to you. Thank you. So I don't break the microphone.
red
I've
as
got big
mine.
hands. They're very loud.
Oh my God.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. My goodness gracious me, that's amazing. Okay,
Absolutely.
I know you have a story of survival, and I know we don't even have nearly enough time to hear it. I did hear a little bit when we first met a while ago, but I would love you to maybe if we can sort of do something with you again in the future, because
Absolutely,
your story
anytime.
is wonderful. It's inspiring. It really is. And this artwork, I mean, you clearly have a gift.
Thank you so much.
Right? I mean, just seriously.
Thank
and
you.
a lot of the stuff, if you go and look at a lot of her stuff, whether it be on Facebook or whatever, just the colors as well. The colors is what really strikes me, you know, because I'm someone like Kandinsky or whatever. Like I love seeing colors, just vibrance, because it makes you feel a certain way. You know, even like your landscape pictures and everything is just beautiful. You just want to jump in, and that's I think art should make you feel something. And to know that
Absolutely.
this is your perception of sound is like, wow, that's like
Amazing.
completely another
Yeah.
level. So fantastic.
Well, we're so
Really.
glad that you were able to join us.
Yeah.
And so now that we have mentioned to you that we're being so creative with our show because we just want to entertain you guys, we created this little a little piece of segment. We're gonna have a little fun, like a little trivia sort of called "Did You Know?"
Did you know?
So did you know? So we're gonna quiz and see if did you know.
Okay.
some of the-
A whole bunch of things. We're gonna get an education right
And-
now.
and- yeah,
good to
so,
me.
Yeah, so we're
Oh, thank you. It sounds
Take
like
this
I'm
while
gonna
we
need
get
this.
educated.
So can we roll that, please?
Did you know? In 10 minutes, a hurricane releases more energy than all the world's nuclear weapons combined. And did you know that the wedding ring goes on the left finger because it is the only finger with a vein that connects to the heart? Did you know you can die from fear because the body releases a big amount of adrenaline which can be toxic in the mouth? And did you know that hippo milk is pink? And did you know you can skydive without parachute but only once? And it turns out I have an attitude. Who knew? And there you have it. Did you know?
Did
you know?
No, I didn't know any of that. First of all, the pink hippo milk.
Okay, so
That I
good
did
thing
know.
you mentioned that. Okay, so I thought that was very interesting, and I have the facts right here.
Okay.
So it says
Oh my
that
gosh.
hippo milk is right. I said it because they think it's a joke or something.
Yeah.
But actually, it's bright pink, and the reason that the hippo secretes two kind of acids called hipposulfuric acid, and the other one I can't pronounce. So it's like a reddish in color, often as known as blood sweat, but it's ejected, the milk of the hippo is ejected below the surface of the water.
Okay.
So this is like a special trait that hippos have. So and
Does it
I
come
had-
through their teats like with a cow and a human?
I don't know, but it says the taste is mild, less than lamb, and more than beef, slightly more, marble than usual Venetian. It says it tastes exactly like hippo.
I might give
But I
that one
just
a
thought
miss.
it was.
Who's the bloke that actually?
I don't know
Never
if you
mind.
can
I don't want to know
actually-
who actually.
Yeah,
did
who
that.
discovered that?
Well, I don't know,
Seriously,
but
I
it
need
says that
some for my spotted tea.
a single cup of hippo's milk
Yeah.
has 500 calories.
Oh, yeah. Okay. See ya.
There we go.
See ya.
But you never
hippo.
know. Don't they have like the strawberry quick? Right?
Yes.
Doesn't that look maybe? So that's like, so maybe that's,
Maybe that's where they got it
But
from.
anyway, that was a fun fact that I thought was interesting too. And
That's
so,
great.
and it's a fun fact.
It is a fun fact. I like the thing about the ring going on the. that
I
finger.
knew about that. Like they said, because it's closest. It's the closest finger to your heart, or something
Yeah.
like that. I heard, but I never actually knew that it's a vein that runs from
Yeah.
the finger to the heart.
To the heart.
which is that it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting. So, are you married or not married?
Happily divorced.
Happily divorced.
Yay! Cheers to that.
Woo! Sorry, husband. Sorry. So, your other senses, are they hyper? Like your
Yes,
eyesight,
absolutely.
your smell?
Well, eyesight. No, I wear good contact lenses, but
Okay.
my sense of taste, touch, and smell is hypersensitive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could smell something way before everyone else does, and I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, do you smell?" And they're like, "What are you talking about?" Then a few minutes later, they'd be like, "Oh my God, what is that?" And I'm like,
Wow.
"I told you."
Can you smell when the weather changes? Like if rain is pending or
Sometimes,
something?
yeah, absolutely. I could feel the vibrations of the trains a lot of times when people can't.
Wow.
So
So
yeah.
let me ask you this: being that you said that you're hearing impaired, what does exactly that mean? What is the level of hearing or not hearing?
What'd you say?
Are you considered deaf?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, there you go.
So listen,
Ba-dum-bum.
my apologies
It's
to
funny.
anyone
No.
deaf out there,
That's
but
funny.
I've always either laugh or cry, and I choose to laugh. But no, I'm not completely hearing impaired. I was born like this. My father was exposed to Agent Orange in Vietnam, and the offspring was God rest his
Ooh.
soul. But the offspring was severely deformed. So I was very fortunate to have most of my faculties, but I'm deaf in my right ear, and I have 60% in my left.
Okay.
But you have to be like right here, or I have
Yeah.
to be seeing you, because if you turn your head, then I've completely lost the message.
I was going to say, so you can read lips,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I see more than I want to.
Oh, hey!
Well, with that being said, I have to also give a shout out to a very good friend and also talented young man. He's completely deaf, but he is an amazing DJ. We had him once as a guest, and I believe so. His name is Anton, and I'm gonna see if I can connect all of us. And he is such a beautiful person, and what's fascinating as well to have him. He was actually here as a guest in our studio once before, and he was on the DJ equipment doing it, and you would have never known if you didn't know that he wasn't a good DJ. He's an amazing DJ.
Vibrations.
Yes, absolutely. So shout out to you, Anton, and definitely we're gonna
Cheers,
have you back.
Anton.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't wait to
it
meet
is.
you.
And cheers to you as well.
And
thank
all
you so much,
hearing
lady.
impaired.
Yes,
All, it's about, this is saying that no matter what life has dealt you, you're still
Exactly.
striving forward and you're following your dreams and you're achieving it. So
We're-
this is
Exactly. So my message is we're some of our survival,
yes,
not the sum of our damage. What we do with the pieces of ourselves is what defines us.
yes.
Wow. Well, that was a nice closing
Amen.
to
Amen.
to the show that we're shortly. Once again, every time we don't have enough time, we like to talk.
Cheers, ladies. Thank you so
Cheers.
much for
Cheers.
having me.
Thank
I've had a
you
fabulous
for joining
time.
us here at Linda Lim Presents Clippy TV, and thank you everyone out there, for my followers who's been watching. Keep watching. Things are gonna get even better.
And keep sharing.
And share. And even if you don't see it live, it will always be on the Stroll Island TV site on Facebook and on Could Be You TV. So share afterwards. So thank you, everyone.
Cheers, everyone.
And have
Thank
a
you
good
so
night.
much.
We love you. See you next week.
Yay. Bye.
Adios.